Hey everyone, welcome back to Beauty Made Simple. My name is Des Naomi. For today's video, I want to do a braid out routine. This is not my usual braid out. This is, as you can see, for side swept curls. So when I take this out, all of this is going to stay on one side to give you that side swept look. You can really do this if you do your typical braid out, like if you just do the regular cornrows on either side of your head. But it's going to require a ton of bobby pins and a ton of gel to then force one side over to the other. So I came up with this to make it much easier, make your hair want to stay in one place. So let's see how it turns out. I'll show you guys how to do it. It should be super easy. Make sure if you like this video, comment, like, and subscribe. And if you're subscribed, hit the bell so you get the notifications. Thanks. To do this routine, you're going to want to start off with freshly washed hair. I did my full wash routine with the shampoo, the deep condition, and then some kind of leave-in. For this, you don't really have to use a strong gel for the braids. In fact, if you use something lighter, it's gonna reduce the drying time. So you wanna go for something like a leave-in conditioner or some kind of curly styling cream. So for this, I use the Diva Curls Super Cream, but typically I use like just a Tresemme conditioner. The easiest way that I found to do this was to, when I was doing my wash routine, to go ahead and in the shower pull all of my hair just onto one side and then do like a quick twist. When I came out to go ahead and do the actual braiding, my hair was still already sectioned in the twists. So that's an easy way to kind of corral your hair to one side while it's wet, when it's easier, rather than doing that part out of the shower because you're gonna have tons of tangles. So once your hair is damp and it's in the twists, it's in the braids, whatever, after you get out of the shower, you're gonna wanna take each piece apart, each section apart, apply whatever cream or styler you're using, and then do a flat twist braid combination. So you guys know I can't cornrow to save my life, so what I've decided to do is do a flat twist. Anytime I'm doing a braid out, I just do a flat twist along the scalp. And then once I reach like the length of hair, I do a braid. If you guys don't know how to flat twist, it's super easy. I have a video right here showing my technique. You start off at one end of hair, pull off like a tiny, tiny little section. You want to pull it up over the rest of your hair. And then while it's up, you want to pull out another strand. Then pull this strand up and pull the strand that you had before. You want to mix that into the hair that's hanging down. So it should be super easy to follow along. If you guys want a more in-depth tutorial, I'm going to link one in the description. But I've explained it tons of times. That's basically how you do it. And you're just going to do that all the way across your head until you get to the length. It doesn't need to be perfect. The parts don't need to be pretty. This is literally just so you get a good braid out. So I'm not wearing this look for style, so I'm not going to go in with a comb and try and make the parts all perfect. That's just not Beauty Made Simple. That's a lot of work, especially when you can't see the back of your head. After that's done for each section, I'm going to leave my hair like this. You can either sit underneath a dryer or you can just let it air dry. I let this air dry for 2 days because my hair just refuses to dry. So I left it for 2 days just to make sure it was perfectly dry. You can sit under the dryer for a few hours to speed this up and then only leave it for 1 day. Depending on how well you did your braids, you could leave it for longer and wear it as an actual style. It's up to you. So once you've reached this position and your hair is completely dry, I'm going to go ahead and start to unravel it with an oil. My favorite is coconut oil. This just adds a ton of shine to my hair. You want to use the oil that works best for yours. I just add a little bit to my fingertips as I'm unraveling because it keeps my fingertips from making the hair frizzy. The oil kind of acts as, well, I don't want to say a lube, but a lube for your hair to make sure that it's not getting frizzy as you undo it. So I just add a little bit to the entire braid. I still have a little bit of oil for my fingers, and then I'm just going to go ahead and start to unravel. Once your hair is all unraveled, you want to go ahead and gently pull it apart just so you get the volume that you want. So you want to separate the curls just a little bit. Obviously, the more you separate it, the bigger it's going to be. So look in the mirror, be careful with how you do it, be gentle, and go ahead and fluff it out. All right, and then this is the final look. Now, as you guys can see, the back here, I don't have any bobby pins in here. So this is all just gonna stay on one side without me really having to worry about it because we braided it and dried it in this position. Once your hair dries a certain way, it kind of just wants to stay there. So that's the advantage of braiding your hair like this and then letting it dry rather than trying to use a whole bunch of gel, brushes, bobby pins to force it to one side. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope this showed you a new way to do your braid outs, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.